Good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Grandpa Ken, and you are watching At Wit's End. However, we are not at Wit's End today. I have a guest with me who I will introduce in a second, and we're going to talk about one of the subjects that I talked to you about in the last two videos, where I took the video at our archery range and answered the question, why did I build an archery range, and told you in both those videos that one of the reasons was it always gave me a chance to talk about Native Americans who lived on the land and lived very well and loved the animals and loved the birds and loved the water and the air and always took care of it and knew that their lives depended on that. And I think I also suggested in one of those videos that when I got a chance, I was going to introduce you to a person with Native American heritage. Because I told you that there are Native Americans, indigenous people, still living around here. Once upon a time, the Native Americans lived right here where we're standing. This is a burial mound from the Adena people that was built many, many generations ago. And we're visiting that today, and I'm visiting it with my friend. And let her introduce herself to you in case I forget her name, which I won't.
All right, I am Ashton Darby Hampton. It's so nice to meet you guys.
Ashton is in a group with me that meets at our church, and she's also visited Wit's End a couple of different times. And I told her that I would like to ask her two questions. And one of the questions is, so when did it become important to you to know that you are a Native American, a member of the Lakota Sioux community? When did you learn that, and why is that important to you?
Well, I wish it was important to me my whole life. But knowing my family and their history, both of my grandmothers came from the Sioux tribe, and the Lakota language is a dying language. A lot of people don't speak Lakota anymore, and that made me really sad to know that my heritage and my ancestors who spoke Lakota are no longer with us. And so we kind of let the Lakota language die with our family, and I wanted to bring back some of these pieces of my heritage, because we're all made up of, you know, different things. I have Irish in my blood too. I have, you know, all kinds of different things within me, but really highlighting some of the things that were important to my family was really critical, like that language of Lakota.
Interesting that you mentioned Irish, since I'm wearing my Irish shirt that I bought in Ireland, but I am not Irish. Actually, my heritage is German and English and a couple of other things mixed in there. So what do you think our boys and girls, their families, need to learn from the Native Americans who lived here, by the way, right here on this land where we're standing for 15,000 years before the white people crossed the ocean and came to this country and really stole the land and killed millions of people. What did they have to teach us? What can they still teach us today? Because here you are. And some Indians have written books and done videos. And if there was something you would hope that all of us would learn from the Native American traditions, what might that be?
I think to know that every place that you're in America was once someone else's home too. I think that was a really important thing for, you know, kids to know. And knowing that the things like, you know, the 4th of July and different American holidays that we celebrate might have a harder meaning for other people who were on this land before us, and just being aware and respectful of that too is really important. And the way that they practice, my heritage practices gardening and sustainability. Growing your own food is so exciting and wonderful, and learning how to grow it in very natural ways, just like my ancestors did, is something that I wish more people knew about.
Fantastic. So you and I are both Christians, followers of Jesus. And as followers of Jesus, we're part of a community that sometimes has had some pretty bad ideas about how other people would be treated. Like, this is ours. This land, the animals, it's all ours. We can do with it what we want. What do you think about that as a follower of Jesus and as a member of the Lakota Sioux community?
Yes. I would say that the earth is something that God has given us for us to grow and to nurture and to love, and we haven't been doing that very well. And going back to the roots of this is our earth and it's ours to take care of. It's ours to love and to nourish, just like the respect of the trees that my ancestors had, the respect of the waters and the forest and the animals. It's a respect, it's love, it's thankfulness and gratitude.
Just like you and I try to do in our lives,
Yes,
all of
it
our
is. It's
children
just like
and their families can take care of the earth,
Yeah.
take care of the animals, be kind to one another, and take care of this entire creation God has
Yes.
given us as a
Amen.
gift. Well, thank you for
Amen.
being with me.
Yes, thank
God bless you guys. See you later.